Hello, welcome to Resso.ai demo. Let me just log in and show you the platform. Here's our demo account. You are welcomed by a very pleasant interface, and you can start creating your resumes, cover letters, LinkedIn profile optimizer, interview prep, interview questions, if you practice, etc. You can create your profile. You can add your experience, education, because what we do is we blend job descriptions and your experience, your education together to give you the best resume and cover letter that is the right blend of keywords to make sure it passes the ATS system. We make it very easy platform to use. Just give you a quick demo here. Here's how you create a resume. You want to apply for, let's say, here's a job here. Let's take a VP Finance Controller. You go ahead and just take that. Scroll all the way down. We probably don't need this here. Control, copy this, paste this in, It stays to English. That's fine. You can have different languages, Spanish, French. Here we go. And then you can go ahead and create a resume and cover letter. And we can just leave this right now. It will continue doing it in the background. And I'll show you how you can, you'll be able to see it here in the history once it's completed. It creates a resume and cover letter at the same time. And there it is here. So we can show the resume here, cover letter. It writes, here it is what created. Here's a great cover letter, and you can download this very easily right here. Beautiful. And then same thing with your resume. It takes all the information that you had, your skills, blends it together, and you can download it as well. Wonderful. It actually creates a template for you it's a basic template. It's meant to be easy to read by ATS system. It's like an AI versus AI, which is pretty cool. So let's refresh this. Here it is. Show questions and answers. So these are the kind of questions you might be asked during the interview, right? So you have these questions that you should be asking them during an interview, and things you should highlight during the interview, so there's no dead air ever, right? So you can continue the conversation, so you can prepare a little bit better for it. And then we can go, hey, let's give me some tips for these interview questions. So we don't want to answer the questions, right? But we want to give you tips of how you can approach these answers. Let's see. There it is, answer tips. So it kind of gives you like some ideas of how to answer the questions that you might be asked during an interview. Now let's hop into the coolest thing of the platform is the interview practice. So let's start a call here. So here is you can start the interview. You can choose different settings. You can choose different persona. There's Martin and Lisa. Martin will be myself, so I'll be interviewing myself with an AI voice, which is always pretty funny. You can choose a different tone, friendly, difficult, meaning how does the interview kind of go. We can make it very difficult. We can make it very friendly for the end user. We can show AI captions. We can add mute buttons, etc. And the delay. There's kind of more settings for how when does it recognize that the user has or the candidate has stopped talking, and the AI can kick in and actually start analyzing answers. So let's hop in. Just here's interview scorecard. It doesn't have anything in here as well because we haven't done anything yet. But let's start the interview. It will be like a Teams call.
Hi, nice to meet you, Martin. If you're ready, we can get started with the interview. What made you want to apply for the VP, Finance and Corporate Controller position?
I really like your company's logo, and I think I can really align with your brand.
That's great to hear, Martin. Thank you for your interest in our company. Let's dive into some questions to learn more about your background. Can you describe your previous experience working at a public accounting firm, specifically in an external audit role?
Absolutely. I do not have any experience working at a public accounting firm, especially in an external audit role.
Thank you for sharing, Martin. Moving on, how has your past experience in relevant finance and accounting roles prepared you for the VP, Finance and Corporate Controller position that you are interviewing for today?
It has not really. I don't have any experience.
Thank you for being transparent, Martin. Let's move on to another topic. Have you had any experience in a mid-sized or large project-based or software development organization?
I do not. I do not. I do not. I do not like I do this. Like I am testing filler words. Like
It's okay, Martin. Let's explore another area. Can you share a situation where you showcased your demonstrated leadership skills in managing and developing high-performing teams?
I will go ahead and stop the interview right now. So there it is. Here. So this is the platform. You can create your profile, your email address. You can obviously update your work experience, education, your skills, your achievements, your interests. We also have your usage, how many times you've used to create a resume cover letter profile, how many times you've tried our interview, practice and questions and answers. We have different plans. We have both monthly, annually, and we also have credit packs that you can purchase to go pay as you go kind of subscription. Billing is done via Stripe, so we'll just return to that. And yeah, this is what we have for our B2C platform. For the B2B, employer will be able to log in here and create their own questions for their interviews, and we want to share these, or the employer would share these, a link to a candidate, and the candidate would answer these questions, and we would score them, and we would provide the employer with the highest scored candidates, which really saves a lot of time and money for companies that are hiring by focusing on people that actually did a really good job in the initial interview. And on the B2C side, if you're practicing your interview, you'll be able to share a link to your pre-interview for the position, paste it into your resume and cover letter. So when you're applying it traditionally via a resume and cover letter through Indeed, for example, you can actually showcase that you've interviewed yourself for this position, and I think they'll be pretty impressed that you actually went and showed such an initiative for the position to actually go through all of that. And I think that would give a bit of an edge to get hired. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know if you have any questions. Take care.